be the right kind. Yep. Wow, that's that big carp. What are you? I just heard a thump and then he was going. He wasn't even down there very long. Come on, bud. What do we got? We got a lot of lines to navigate, is what we got. And a giant fish. River rats, I'm about as much in the middle of nowhere as I've ever been, and I've went as far as my gas tank's gonna allow me, but sometimes that's what it takes to find big, dumb fish that are stupid enough that I can actually catch them. Hopefully that's the case today. So let's go. Yeah, I got extra gas and I was planning on actually going a little bit further, but there was some kids that, I call them kids, you know, they're grown men, just younger than me, and they ran out of gas a ways from the ramp. So I gave them some of what I had and I went as far as I can. But this looks pretty good. I mean, we might even end up camping here, we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna bounce around from a few spots while we got some daylight. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna walk a bait through here. And if I get one walking a bait, then I might stop and anchor. I didn't see a ton of fish on the graph. They can hide really good, but there's some scattered trees out here. Yeah, they can hide in those scattered trees, but I can also walk a bait past those scattered trees. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, and we'll just expand from there. Yeah, I'd really like to get on some flatheads. Like, the blues are fun. I love blues, don't get me wrong. Especially when they get big, they pull drag, they hit so hard, but just something about a flathead. So start out, I mean, you can get a flathead walking a bait. That'd be cool. We might, fingers crossed, but best bet's probably once the sun goes down. I'd say walking baits, bumping, whatever you want to call it, it's about like swinging a baseball bat. Like, sounds simple, you know, you just swing it and hit a baseball, but you know, there's some nuance to it that the only way you can get it is practice. But the first thing starts with the rig. I like a long leader, long-ish. That leader's tied onto a 3-way crane swivel, and you'll notice that the crane swivel, like here's the main line, here's the sinker dropper. They're in line on the swivel, and that's super duper important. That way it gives you direct contact. You feel that bump, really, that thump when your sinker hits the bottom really good. Then I tie my leader to the other swivel. This is 80, this is 100. No, this is 80. This is 80, this is 80, this is 30, I think. I like rattle. You don't need rattle, but I like rattle. I won't walk a bait without a rattle, actually. I like it so much. And then I got my ball bearing chain swivel. That looks like a little one. I don't know, we'll let it ride. I've had these pull apart before. Not this exact one, but some of the bead ones. I've had them rip in half. But anyway, you have to have that chain swivel. Otherwise the twisting bait will twist your leader up and it'll come back as a balled up mess. Then I end with an 8/0 circle hook. This is a stump knocker from Dragon Master. Darn good hook all the way around for lots of different things, but it's my favorite bumping hook. Get some bait and let's go. Skip, would you like some fan? I brought Skip a fan. He's so spoiled and he doesn't even know it. Yeah, I'll get me a bait cut and then we'll get shoved off the bank and try to catch us a fish. I got some kerp. I think I'll cut a chunk off of this to start. Not a big bait. Ow. You know, the water's hot. I like using common carp. But it depends on what's available in the waterway and what you can use. Yeah, there's just a little nugget of goodness. And you can't really do this without a trolling motor. No, you can. You can anchor. Who am I kidding? But you can cover more water if you have a trolling motor. Cover more water faster. Ooh, that current's zippy. All right, let's get a bait in the water. How's this? I'm gonna lay in the current. Is it gonna spin bad? Not too bad. We'll try it. Check my drag. That's too loose. Still too loose. All right. If we hear one hit and one hits it hard enough to pull that drag off, it's a pretty good fish. Hopefully one does. Yeah, the other thing with walking a bait is just because you can do it and do it well, doesn't mean that much if you're not fishing places with fish. I think this is a place with fish. Whoa, it's a place with hula-hoo currents. That I can confirm. Just about to the first tree. Yeah, all you do is lift, and when you lift, if the current's pulling against you, you let the current pull line out. If the current isn't pulling against you, you don't let the current pull line out. And if you're going faster in your sinker, you reel to catch up to it. And the faster you can do those things, and more instinctively you can do those things, the better you can do it through snaggy areas. Snaggy areas are often the best areas. And the more fish you'll catch. No matter how good you are, you're going to lose a pile of rigs though. That's just part of it. Is that a bite or a snag? I think it was a snag. Oh, that was a bite for sure. Just hopping it and suddenly it pulled back. Oh, there's a float. Huh, wonder where that came from. Looks like a relatively fresh one. Maybe I'm not as secluded of an area as I thought. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, that's a nice, I think it's a nice, oh yeah. He hit it and came clear up to the top. Weird. Yeah, just like that. Oh, I love how it just came to life. That's so cool. I will never get tired of that. Is that all he's got? He just spent it all when he raced up to the top? I think we'll try to spot lock here. That way we can put a bait back on and, you know, you're gonna do your thing, trolling motor. Spot lock. There we go. Yeah, what I was saying is spot lock so we don't slide down through the stuff we haven't fished yet. I like how quick that was. Oh, easy champ. And he's in the boat. Hog-tied himself. What do you think of that, Skip? No comment? Okay. Skip, there's literally a fan over here that I brought for you and you're not even using it. I've been in the shade. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Easy peasy. Oh, stop. That's a nice one. I don't know. He ain't 10 pounds, he's pushing it. He hit it 100 miles an hour, which was awesome. All right, I'm gonna get him back. Yeah, as far as rods to use, you could use any catfishing rod, technically, but you want a sensitive rod, so instead of a catfishing rod, I would get a rod designed for bumping or even a musky rod will work. Like they're usually high modulus graphite and super sensitive, but this is one that I built. It's I don't know, there's not anything on the market like it. It's what I think is the perfect bumping rod as far as like design, layout, and all that stuff. But there's a bunch of good bumping rods out there. Catch the Fever's coming out with one. I don't know when. I'll let you guys know when it does come out, but been rocking this thing in the meantime. I got for reels, I got a PC Fun Allenox 400, 8-1-1 gear ratio. You want a high gear ratio reel because they'll hit it and come at you lots of times, and you got to catch up. Or something will happen, your boat will start moving faster, and you got to be able to reel that, you know, the slack up really quick, and that high gear ratio is really nice for that. So this is the 8-1-1. I wouldn't use anything less than a 6-3-1, and even that's too slow in my opinion. I think I mean, really, you don't want to use anything under a 7, under a 7-1-1. But yeah, I love these things. I love low profiles all the way around, big low profiles. I think they look sweet, but when you're walking a bait, having that reel in your hand, that low profile is just more ergonomic. I think ergonomic is the word. It's more comfortable to hold in your hand for long periods of time. And he mashed that bait up. I mean, that bait's probably fine, but we have plenty of bait, so I'm gonna put some fresh stuff on. All right, let's see if we can get one about 20 or 30. That'd give us a good fight. Probably about rip the rod out of my hands too. Down periscope. All right, we'll let it get down there a little ways, and we'll start sliding down a little faster with it. Oh, there's a tree. Yeah, you definitely want to keep your line tight the whole time. Never have any slack, never quit hopping it. Any deviation from the bumping means more snags. Yeah, I'd argue this is the best technique for catching like numbers of quality fish. Like maybe not the absolute biggest fish you could catch, but good numbers of really good fish. Anytime you're on a river with a good flow to it. If you're on a reservoir, you can drag baits. If you're on a small stream, or if you're on a slower moving river where you can't do this, you can always drift a bobber. You could absolutely catch these fish anchored. I just think walking a bait is more effective. Even if you're fishing like this one rod walking a bait versus 6 rods on anchor, I think the walking the bait is more effective. At least for blues and channels. Probably not flatheads. They're a different critter entirely. I'm honestly a little surprised we haven't at least had another nib. Especially after how quick that last one was. Oh, there's one. Maybe a catfish, probably a small one if it was. Or a 12-foot alligator gar. It could have been that too. Oh, there we go. Yep. That was nice. Ooh. Is he in a stick? Or is he just big? I'm not sure. I don't think he's mega. I think he's all right. Hard to tell when they're that far out. All right. Spot lock work this time, please. Yeah, I say I was surprised we hadn't had another one already. It'd been 4 minutes, but it can get like that at times when you're in the right areas. He ain't came up yet. Come on, buddy. I think he's probably fitting in. Maybe a little smaller. Need to get him here so we can find out. I mean, he's staying down. Well, now he's spinning. I don't know. We'll evaluate in the boat. He catfished me. I thought he was way bigger. Well, when the water's hot, in my defense, they do hit a lot better and fight a lot better for their size than when the water's cooler. But he's pretty decent anyway. That's going to be about your average size cat out here. Yeah, just a nice one. Probably 6, 7, 8 pounds maybe more. I don't know. Never been good at guessing. Yeah, you'll hit the average and above quite often doing this. The fun thing is, we still got more of this area to walk a bait where I think we'll actually catch one. Or could catch one. I thought we would have had one sooner. Catfish surprise me all the time. I've learned enough to learn that I've learned enough to know that I don't know very much about catfish. But it's fun to share the things I have learned. Oh my. That was a scary sized one. Skip, that one would eat you, bud. Stay in the boat. I wonder how many catfish I went by. Probably 50, 100. That's the thing too, like when you're anchor fishing, you can sit up on those fish and they're just not gonna eat. If you burn through enough spots, you'll catch a few, but this, it's about the fastest way there is to catfish on rivers. Just passing by all these fish that wouldn't have ate anyway, till I get the one he's ready to go, and he goes. I know it probably feels like I'm pushing this, like I have some hidden agenda, but I really don't. I just absolutely love it. So it's easy to talk about it and get enthusiastic about it because it's so much fun. Need to make a video doing it off a bridge. I'll do that here before summer's over. Come on, surely there's another one down there. There's a stick down there. It's probably about where that other one was. Oh, I'm in a tree. Trying to get it past the tree. There's a branch. Come on, get through there. Get through there. I thought I could get through it. It appears I could not get through it. First snag, time new rig. How's that bait board taste, Skip? Oh, we got about an hour of daylight left, but not very much gas, so we can't go really any further up. And it's a long ways before there's anything downriver I really, really like. Skip's still eating the leftovers. Skip, did you really eat that goldfish tail? Yes, he did. Just don't throw it up on me later. Yeah, I think we'll run back up to the top, walk through that again. Sort of the end of the good looking stuff. And we'll get set up for nighttime. Decided to try some fresh water. I mean, technically it's all fresh water, but I just floated down in the next bend that I didn't think looked that great on the drive by, but I was going 20 miles an hour, so definitely could have overlooked something. So we got a little time, Weaver try. Oop. Felt that thump and just racing. It's got to be a gar. Well, it doesn't have to be, but that thump is what makes me question what it is. The fact that it's, I don't know, this is weird. Doesn't want to move. I mean, kind of, oh, just came off right there. I'm gonna say it was a gar. It was just a thump, and then it just started sprinting pretty much right at me. Felt like I was walking my fish. Well, it didn't look that good, and guess what? It wasn't that good. No sticks, no catfish. Let's run back to the sticks. Here you go, P-Skip. Got some help. How bad is it? It's not great. Yep, right on that willow, bud. Let them know who's the boss of this place. I should have fed you first. Wouldn't think of that, because you'll have to get back out to poop unless you poop now. Oh, yep, he's pooping in there. Attaboy. Come on, let's get something to eat. I think I'll have a Cliff Bar and you get some dog food. Want some of this? Come on. Oh, come on, you're high-centered. Come on. Oh, your legs are clear in the mud. We'll rinse them off. No, you're fine. Just rinse your feet off. Okay. No big deal. Suppose I could drink another water. That would be smart. And make you another bowl. We'll give you some food in the meantime. All right, we'll start there. I'll pour the rest in here in a sec. I saw a pig. Or a bear. Or a beaver. An absolutely enormous beaver. That's exactly what it is. Wow, that's a big beaver. You can see him just around the corner. He just went into hiding, but he'll be back. A beaver. Just saw a glimpse of it and it's like, dude, that thing's almost as big as me. Eat your food, Skip. Eat your food, bud. Let me get lines out. Still can't get over how big that beaver was. Our baits are almost equally big. Got some kerps. They're not doing so great, so I'm gonna get them out ASAP. Big cast. Yeah, I think I got 3 of them like that in there. Then I got some smaller baits too, but we're gonna get these big ones out quick. Probably should have made a longer dropper. We're gonna give it a try. I could let him just dangle and rig up a longer dropper. I think I'll do that. I'll get some more baits out the tank. be the right kind. Yep. Wow, that's that big carp. What are you? I just heard a thump and then he was going. He wasn't even down there very long. Come on, bud. What do we got? We got a lot of lines to navigate. That's what we got. And a giant fish. Come on. Just can't believe how hard it got hit. That's our boy. Yep. Wow. Wasn't even down there that long. Yep. Wow. Yep. He's around the anchor pin. That's not great. Can I drag him? He's stuck on something. That sucks. I think he's still there. Pull this up for sure. Yep, that's what he was stuck on. What a rodeo. I just ingested a gnat. Can't believe how tuned up he is. I mean, he's big, but he's fighting way bigger than what he is. Man, what a fish. What a bait that he ate too. Just crushed it. Man, makes my day. Oh, easy. He's big. Oh, missed you, buddy. The sound of him sucking that bait in was ridiculous. I don't think he's 40 something probably. I don't know, we can weigh him. I'm curious. All right. Nose tucked. All right. Right about 41. It's weird, the scale, when you put weight on it, like the numbers are hard to read. I don't get it, but it's also a cheap scale off Amazon, so it might not even be accurate. All I know for sure is that's a big fish. And it ate a mammoth bait. Like, sometimes I wonder if I'm just using baits too small. I don't know, I think he looks 41. But if he ain't, who cares? Because he gave me one battle and he ain't even done yet. Usually they're nice in the boat. He ain't even nice in the boat. Hold him up one more time. Get him back in the water, but that's a bruiser. My day's made right there. All right, buddy. Look at the head on that thing. There you go, big girl. Try let me hear it. Nope. That's what we came up here for. Found one dumb enough even I could catch it. Whew. What do you think, Skip? That was a rodeo. All right, I think I'm just gonna flip-flop these as I work towards tying a new rig on. I just hit it with so much anger. Well, that's not a good start. All right, get eating. Oh, we got one. He's way down there. Took off like crazy. And we're gonna have to battle down to some sticks, unfortunately. It seems like if there's no sticks, there's no catfish. Yeah, he's coming up a log right now, I think. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, there. That's solid. He just sprinted right into the tree. Keep wiggling. I'm not gonna go after him because I got these big baits out here. It'd be nice to get him out. He's not that far away. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't think it looked that great up there. And right here, there's a lot of trees, but that's why there's catfish. Come on out. All right, I'm gonna try to pull one through. Ooh, swung the whole boat. Something broke. Yep, he's gone. Bummer. Well, we got one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we're gonna get it because of the sticks again. He's coming at me. There's a stick. We have many sticks to navigate. Come on. Keep coming. There's a stick. Is he here? Oh, another flathead. 2 flathead night, and we got him out of the sticks. He sprinted at me like a blue cat. He's not even bad. Come on, buddy. Oh, sorry, Skip. Easy, bud. Open up. Saved your fight for the boat, huh? What a guy. Well, you're hooked good. I will say that. Oh. Why you gotta be so aggressive? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what these guys' deal is. Like, usually they're pretty calm in the boat and laid back and relaxed, but I don't know. He didn't even fight that great on the fishing rod, but it seemed to save most of his fight for once he got here. But I ain't mad about it. I've been trying to catch these, you know. I think I spent 2 trips trying to dial them in and hadn't caught any, so oh, seemed appropriate. So yeah, to get 2 in one night, pretty happy about it. All right, buddy. Oh. Oh. It's just about asleep. We get that bait back in the water, and I'm definitely going to sleep. That's not a bad fish. Not a bad fish at all. I think it's the right kind too. He's a long ways down there. And again, we have a lot of sticks to navigate. And he just found one. Better fish found it quicker. He might have just came off of that one, but we got a lot more. There's one. There's the one we lost that other fish in. I'd like to see this one. This is a nice fish. And whatever it is right there is thick. I don't know if he just settled in it deeper or if he came off of it. Oh. Well, is he still on there? Wow, something popped and snapped. I think he's still on it. Now he's in another line, but I can live with that. This is a good one. Come on, buddy. Ah, he's still 40 feet away. He's heavy. He pulled some serious drag for a second. What's he in? Everything? Oh, wow. That's moved some serious water. Oh, that's a really good one. Was not expecting that caliber of a fish. That's a dandy. We gotta go under, and we gotta go over. Okay. Man, bruiser. Okay. He might be almost as big as the other one. Got him. Oh, barely hooked. Well, I say that. It was like a good kind of barely hooked. Yeah, there's some weight there. This will turn into one heck of a little evening. My pliers are busted. That's annoying. Okay. Got him unhooked though. Wow. Not expecting you, buddy. I don't think he's quite as big as the last one, but pretty close. He's a dang nice one. This is kind of turning into a night of just monsters. It's awesome. Definitely got lucky pulling him out of the sticks, but I don't know. I'll take a little bit of luck anytime I can get it. All right, buddy. He did not eat a big carp, but he had the abilities. He actually ate a teeny little goldfish. Yeah, definitely got a little lucky on that one. Battle him out of the sticks and stuff, and you know, that's kind of just part of it. If we weren't around all the sticks and stuff, we wouldn't be around all the fish. So I try to be good at battling them out of the sticks. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And we've lost once tonight, but if I had to trade one or the other, I like that trade a lot better. There's this one. Wow. Wow. Can we get that? Oh. Big fish. Jeez. This is on one of them big old carp. All right, one rod navigated. What do we got? Oh, yep. Jeez, they're just, the moon came up and they're just going crazy. This is nuts. All right. Another 30 something. Jeez. Crazy. I'm gonna try to not get a treble hook in my hand. Where's it at? Oh, interesting. I think this one. No, never mind. Thought he had a trolling or a trout line stuck in him, but he don't. All right, get out of there. Oh, he's lassoed. He actually was not hooked there for a second. As soon as I popped that treble, he rolled and I lost a grip and he got tangled in the line, and then I got it back. He's a yellow one. This is getting silly. This is the third flathead in like the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know, something like that. My night was made after the first one, so I'm just gonna try to soak this up. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Au revoir, bud. You got a tangle to figure out. We got another one. Something got that carp in its mouth. Right under the boat. Pull her down, bud. It's not acting like a cat. I want it to be, but I don't think it is. We got something. It might be a cat. He just bit funny. Nope, that's a dinosaur. I don't know if I want you on this. That's, oh my gosh. I feel like I just hooked a truck. Can't believe it's not fighting yet. It's like it don't even know it's hooked. There she goes. This is definitely a night of monsters. Alright, oh, she gone. So stay out of them other lines. Just came off. Wow, that thing popped up and I'm like, whoa. They're pretty awe-inspiring creatures, putting it mildly. We are unfortunately out of big carp baits. They all got munched. I'm glad we got to see that thing. I don't have a problem with gar. They are super fun to catch. Just a lot to deal with at the boat. And at 1 in the morning, I got the hookup, I got some fight, I got to see it. Pretty content with all that. Yeah, it was a pretty rowdy half hour or so, or 20 minutes or whatever it was. Caught those 3 big flatheads and like that 10-pounder, and then those 2 big ones, and then that was in like 20 or 30 minutes. Ridiculous. As soon as that moon popped up, which is weird. Flatheads are weird. I'll never understand them entirely, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, if I quit yapping, brush my teeth, and get this stuff cleaned up, I think I got time to hit one more spot. Now I gotta hit the road. Did have one bite at this spot, so I can't complain. I just stood up and the boat rocked, and then he dropped it. So need to be more stealthy, less of a klutz, I think. But yeah, that was a pretty darn good night of fishing. You won't hear me complain about that ever. But and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me, you can check out all the links and sponsor like promo codes and stuff that'll save you money on any of the gear I use. PC Fun, Catch the Fever. They're all in the description. And I think there's even an apparel link there. I got a little apparel left right now before I bring in a new round. But yeah, if you want to check that out, cool. And if you don't, then no big deal either. I just hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.